actually at the residence of the late Senator Yusuf Haji, who died today morning at Aga Khan Hospital at the age of 80 at the Riverside. That is where the home of the late Senator is, at the Riverside. And what you're seeing right now are live pictures for you on your screens of what is happening there. Earlier on, we had from my colleague George Maringa talking to us about the burial arrangements that is happening, that is supposed to happen today. But then let me just go back to some of the condolence messages that have been sent by different leaders in the country following that demise of the senator. And we have from President Uhuru Kenyatta, who says that the death of Senator Haji was a big blow to the country, especially in the BBI constitutional reforms. We also have Gideon Moi, who's received the news with a lot of sadness, saying that Haji in his career served the public with dedication, diligence and passion, and his latest assignment was that of Building Bridges initiative. You also have Honorable Raila Odinga talking about the death of Yusuf Haji, describing him as a man who was dedicated in serving the country. We also have Machakos Senator, that is not actually Machakos Senator there, but we have Machakos Governor Alfred Mutua, who's also saddened by the death of Yusuf Haji, and also William Ruto, the Deputy President of the country, saying that his prayers and thoughts are with the family and friends of Yusuf Haji. And so those are just some of the messages that have been sent by different leaders here in the country when it comes to the sad demise of Yusuf Haji, who died today at the Aga Khan Hospital at the age of 80, where he was receiving treatment. But then I bring in my colleague, George Maringa, who's at the residence of the late Yusuf Haji. George Maringa, good morning. I know family and friends continue to, walk into the premises of the late senator. What is the latest information you have for us right now in terms of burial preparations, when he'll be buried and where he will be buried?
Indeed, Brenda, family and friends continue to stream in. In fact, just before, as you were coming in, the President Uhuru Kenyatta was just walking out after coming here to pay his respects. We've also had the Inspector General of Police, that is Hilary Mutyambai, who also walked out a few minutes ago. And we also have the DCI Director, Judge Kinot, who is also inside, and also family members and friends who are paying their respects. Remember, these are the late Senator Yusuf Haji is a Muslim, and so therefore his burial will be conducted in accordance with the Muslim rites right here in Nairobi. We also understand that actually what is going on right here at home right now is the Muslim rites which are being observed. The body is inside, of course, and then they will later head out for the Muslim prayers, afternoon prayers at the South Sea Mosque before proceeding to Langata Cemetery for the burial. But that is whatever is happening, minimal activity as family, friends, fellow Muslims continue to come in here at the residence of the former senator to pay their respects in accordance with the Muslim rites, and also to just observe a moment of silence as we await to hear if there will be any press briefing or any updates from the family as well, for a man who has been considered an elder, a distinguished senator who has advocated for peace in the past. We have not been able to get to the immediate family, that is including the DPP Nordin Haji, who of course is inside with his fellow family members just coming in, but we can of course continue to witness them streaming in, men and women alike, right here at 104 Riverside in Nairobi. But Brendan, viewers, that is the updates that we have right now. The body is currently right here at the residence of the late senator here at 104 Riverside, Nairobi, and then after the Muslim rites that happen at home, they will later proceed for the prayers at the South Sea Mosque, and later for the burial slated for 4 p.m. at the Langata Cemetery. Basically, that is what is happening right here. I will try to grab some family members and friends, of course, to just get their view and to also eulogize the late senator in due course. But that is the events and occurrences as they happen from the late senator's residence. Brenda.
Maringa, lastly, before I let you go, just in a minute, kindly talk to us about, the possibilities of, some of the leaders who are expected to actually visit the home of the late senator as a way of condoling with the family.
Yes, indeed. As I mentioned, as we were walking in, we bumped into the president, walking out after having come to pay his last respects to the late senator. We have also, as you were on the earlier on in the morning when we were headed to the hospital, we bumped into entourages and motorcades of cabinet secretaries going in and out of the hospital. And in fact, when the cortege was leaving the hospital, that is Aga Khan Hospital in Parklands, we were able to witness several cabinet secretaries moving in their motorcades, but we haven't been able to see them in person specifically. But the leaders, we haven't been able, right here at the home, apart from the president, other elected leaders, you may not have been able to see them yet, but I mentioned we have had the IG, that is Hilary Mutyambai. We've also had a DCI Kinoti, George Kinoti, who is actually still around inside the home, and also other leaders we expect that they'll be able to come. Remember, these, according to the Muslim rights, there is no much hullabaloo or much of delay or wasting of time, because this is in accordance with the Muslim rights. So therefore, whoever will be able to make their way here will have to do so in accordance with the strict timelines that have to be observed before the body is interred. Brenda.
All right, George Maringa, thank you so much. And I know you'll give us more updates because you're there and you'll be giving us the latest information that you have. But so far, we know that the late senator, I beg your pardon, will